Good morning. Welcome to Salt Lake CSL services, Sunday services today. And it's a beautiful day. The weather people that I saw were forecasting record warmth today, so we can enjoy that. Yeah. So I'm Leslie Monroe. I'm filling in for Rick today. He is out of state with his mom. So we will send our loves to him. And let's sing together. I can see clearly now the rain has gone.
Good morning. Put your hands together for the band. Thank you. I am Steve Matthews, and I'm so happy to be your service host today. Welcome everyone who's here in person. Also like to welcome anybody who's online, everyone who's online watching. We are happy to be here today. Thank you. This center is a spiritual community where all are welcome. Our center teaches a philosophy for daily living based on spiritual principles and practices that are universal among all religions. We honor all pathways by which people seek to know and connect with the divine. And we work on our individual consciousness to make the world a better place as we manifest a world that works for everyone. Put your hands together for that one. I invite you to join me in stating our center's spiritual purpose. We are an open, welcoming community, celebrating our divinity, loving our humanity, and nurturing our journeys of spiritual discovery. Today, our message from Reverend Cindy is entitled, Remembering the Truth with a capital T. Special music will be by our favorite Kopo Magic. We're happy to have him back today. Yes. Teresa Martin is our prayer practitioner today, and Lana Cairns is holding high watch. Throughout the service, she will be holding our highest good in prayer for everyone while we are here today. In way of announcements, coming up next month, can you believe we're already in May tomorrow? And on the 19th, we are going to be celebrating our new senior minister, Reverend Cindy. Yes, Friday, May 19th at 7 p.m., there's going to be the celebration, there's going to be dancing, there's going to be food, and there's going to be a lot of visitors coming, so let's be sure we welcome them with open arms. We are very happy in a wonderful place of love. So that's awesome. Also, we have this exciting new event that's coming up that it will be going from July through December, where different members of the community will be able to host parties at their home or wherever they like. It's food, friends, and fun. For example, Rob and I are going to be doing cocktails and Cole Porter, where it will be an evening of Cole Porter music and listening to Cole Porter and celebrating and dancing, yes. Wearing your favorite Cole Porter era costumes, perhaps, and what's the right word? Alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverages will be available. So that will be fun, and there will be other ones as well. So there's information on the booth out in front. If you've got some idea of something that you'd like to do. Hiking, different events around the valley. There's so many wonderful things to do here in our beautiful Salt Lake City. And then another thing that's coming up in July, for all of the people that are music professionals and anybody who loves music, Ricky Byers is going to be here. It's going to be a weekend, yes. It's going to be a weekend, 2 days of classes and information, definitely directed towards professionals who are in ministry of music. So that will also be multi-denominational. So definitely, if you know people, please spread the word. That's going to be an amazing experience. All right. Also, for the latest information on what's happening, please be sure to look online at www.spirituallyfree.org. Newcomers. We would love to welcome any newcomers that are here today. If you are courageous enough, please raise your hand and let us know that you're here. And or if you're online checking us out also, please give yourself a big hug, because we're happy to have and share this way of life, philosophy, message, love with you. So thank you for coming today. After the service, there is information out on the table as well, and there are spiritually magazines, the Science of Mind magazine available. Our center was founded on and grounded in prayer. Prayer helps us deal with day-to-day issues and create positive experiences regardless of our circumstances. Our professional prayer practitioners are trained in the art and science of affirmative prayer and are available to pray for and with you. You can submit prayer requests on our website's homepage, and our practitioners will pray for you throughout the week. Practitioners can be identified by the purple stoles they wear over their shoulders. Now, I invite you to settle in, allow Teresa's reading and the centering music take you to that sacred place within, and then she will lead us in prayer.
Today's reading is adapted from Thomas R. Kelly's book, A Testament of Devotion. Meister Eckhart encourages us to carry the same inner peace we experience in church or in our private prayer, out into the turmoil and restlessness of the larger world. Deep within us all, there is an amazing inner sanctuary of the soul, a holy place, a divine center, a speaking voice of which we may continuously return. Eternity is all our hearts pressing upon our time-torn lives, warming us with the reminders of our unique and astounding identity and destiny. If we allow ourselves to be still and listen, we will hear of always calling us home into itself. Yielding to these persuasions, we gladly commit ourselves in body and soul, utterly and completely to the light. Within is the beginning of true life.
Into the presence would I enter now, for I am surrounded by the love of God. Let me be still and listen to the truth. Let every voice but God's be still in me. Let me remember I am one with God. Peace to all others, they are one with me. Let me remember what my purpose is. Let all the world have love and peace with me. Let all the world have love and peace through me.
In deep gratitude, I let all the world be love and peace through me, through all of us. That would be a golden moment, and it is here, now, in this very place where the divine lies, and in the air we breathe. It is in everything. It is in this beautiful spring morning where the blossoms are out. I give thanks for all the glory that is showing in its beauty, in its colour, and its magnificence, with the tulips, the daffodils, the cherry blossoms, all elements of that divine flow that moves through and in all of creation. That creation is within us, it is part of us, it is who we are. We breathe as it, we know it, it is inside of us, it is as us. We are all connected with this oneness, this power, this beauty that spring allows us to see in all its glory. I give thanks for those who are working today. Reverend Cindy, the beautiful band we have, the music that inspires us, our volunteers, everyone that moves and does work here and volunteers their time. I am so grateful for each and every one, and I bless them. I bless them that they continue, because we are blessed by their presence. We are blessed by all that is done for us, around us, and as us. So for all of that, I give thanks. I give sincere thanks and praise to the divine that is within, without, and everywhere present. As together we say, and so it is.
Thank you. Now we get to sing our community song, Awaken Now, by our own Shemang Charette.
Oh, Great Spirit, awareness of the one, still small voice, I know as my own. Show me now the global heart. Whisper now, all wisdom to impart. I shed all illusion now. I choose to awaken now. I shed all illusion now. I choose to awaken now. I shed all illusion now. I choose to awaken now. I shed all illusion now. I choose to awaken now. Oh, Great Spirit, awareness of the one, still small voice, I know as my own. Show me now the global heart. Whisper now, all wisdom to impart. I shed all illusion now. I choose to awaken now. I shed all illusion now. I choose to awaken now. I shed all illusion now. I choose to awaken now. I shed all illusion now. I choose to awaken now. Oh, Great Spirit, awareness of the one, still small voice, I know as my own. Show me now the global heart. Whisper now, all wisdom to impart. I shed all illusion now. I choose to awaken now. I shed all illusion now. I choose to awaken now. I shed all illusion now. I choose to awaken now. I shed all illusion now. I choose to awaken now. Oh, Great Spirit, awareness of the one, still small voice, I know as my own. Show me now the global heart. Whisper now, all wisdom to impart. Oh, Great Spirit, awareness of the one, still small voice, I know as my own.
It is time to bring up front Kopo magic. We never know what he's going to wear. We love what he wears. He plays a variety of instruments. He even led the music here for a little while, a few years back, yes? I heard that. And so we get to hear the magic. That one of the things I love about his singing, well, his playing is beautiful as well, but the frequency of his voice just really goes deep with me. I love it. And you've heard him, most of you probably all, and so we get to enjoy Kopo magic.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We kind of practiced a little bit, so wish us luck. There we go.
Just gonna watch his mouth.
Shine my light on you, shine your light on me. Together we shine on, together we shine on. Shine my light on you, shine your light on me. Together we shine on, together we shine on. Sunshine, sunshine on my shoulders, sunshine, sunshine on my face, sunshine, sunshine all around me keeps me warm.
Keeps me warm.
Comes up in the east, goes down in the west, and every day's coming up in the morn, and every day's coming up in the morn. And I can count on you like I count on the sun, and I will rest in you like I rest in the sun to keep me warm, keeping me warm. Shine my light on you, shine your light on me. Together we shine on, together we shine on. Shine my light on me, shine your light on you. Together we shine on, together we shine on. Fresh ocean breezes, warm sand on the beach, the tossing waves around me, keeping me warm. The power of whole life, keeping me warm, keeping me warm, keeping me warm. And I can count on you like I count on the sun, keeping me warm, keeping me warm. And I will rest in you like I rest in the sun, keeping me warm, keeping me warm. I will shine on you, let you shine on me. Together we shine on, Together we shine on. Shine my light on you. Shine my light on me. Together we shine on. Together we shine on. And during the photo shadows, seashine so bright, keeping me warm. Keeping me warm. And during the photo shadows, I still see the sunshine bright, keeping me warm. Keeping me warm. Shine on, shine on. 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 Shine on.
Beautiful. Thank you, Kopo Magic. Thank you, Del-Ann and Leslie. Beautiful. And to our band, even though Rick's not here, he leaves us in such good hands, doesn't he? Yes. So, yes. I just want to be out in the sunshine now with the sun on my face. So it is a gorgeous day out there. Hello, beloved community. Good morning. Good morning. So we've had quite a month. Our month has been talking about reconnecting, renewing, refreshing, and then I added rewiring. So I wanted to do a little bit of a review before I jump into remembering the truth with the capital T. We finished this month, we're finishing this month filled with lessons. And last week we learned that non-resistance of something we don't want is a priority for our prayers to be answered. And Ernest Holmes said, while in the midst of things that one seems unable to change to their liking, we must practice knowing in the God mind within us that all conditions we desire are present in its fullness. There's no waiting. It's here now. The week before that, we had Reverend Cynthia Ambrose here with her inspirational story. And she talked about finding our way through challenging times by understanding that we are one with the one, and that if we go to God's Spirit, highest intelligence, essential self first, that life finds a way. Before that was Easter. The week before that was Easter. And the topic was rising in conscious connection. the power of Easter and Passover. And what we learned was that when we change, everything around us changes. I also spoke of Dr. Joe Dispenza's terrible cycling accident, and that he literally rose, even when doctors told him he would never walk again, because he was able to rewire. We also took our vows in consciousness as we are free to activate the glory of the divine, because our potential is infinite. We started the month, though, remembering that we could never be disconnected from this oneness. It's impossible, because we are one and the same as the one. We talked about our passions, our power, and our purpose. So here we are today, remembering that truth with the capital T. I know that we've all heard this passage from the Bible, from John 8:3-2. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. We speak about it here, whether it's myself or a guest speaker, all the time, every time that we're up here. We find different ways to express it. These spiritual principles and laws that we talk about in Science of Mind are ancient. They've been around. They're timeless and changeless. They're spoken about in many different ways from many different teachers, gurus, sages, mystics. And you know what? We're all mystics because we're in this room. We're all mystics because we're watching online. This is what we're called to do and to be. But what if? What if we actually identified ourselves as energy beings before we identify anything else about ourselves? What if? What if we are truly awakened to our essential self, our essential beingness? There's nothing that we can't do on this planet if we are that awake. But I found this article that I couldn't put down. I actually have had this on my desk for quite a while, and it just called to me today to talk to you about it. Because I believe that this human being, her name is Heather, and I believe that she is an awake and aware being, that even though something so tragic happened to her, she was able to move on with her life even though this thing happened. So I'll tell you what happened. She was going to Costco to pick up a few things for a holiday party. It's the Costco over by the Intermountain Health facility over there. And she was loading her car, and she heard something, and she turned around and noticed an out-of-control car coming right to her. So she's in the parking lot. This car is coming toward her. There's nothing she can do, and this car pins her. Her right leg was severed. Her left leg was totally mutilated. At the time when this happened, she was on the phone with her husband, who's an ER doc, right across the road. She got instant help, and she found herself on Christmas Eve having her legs amputated. But here's the thing about Heather. She knows who she is. And she decided in that moment that she was going to have a great attitude, that she was going to take life to its fullest, live life to his fullest, even though this thing just happened to her. This is someone that knows who she is. See, she knows that her spirit, her essential self, cannot be broken by a car speeding at her. Let me tell you a little bit about her life now. She has double prosthetic legs. She runs, she cycles, she skis. Her life has not missed a beat because that's who she is. So who are we? How do we identify ourselves? Do we identify ourselves as maybe a diagnosis that we've been given? Do we identify ourselves as this, faulted human being that's doing the best we can? Or do we identify ourselves as this being of light that is unlimited, that can go through anything and everything and still maintain the truth of who we are? I believe to do this, we have to come from that truth with the capital T. We get to recognize that we are spiritual beings living a human existence. Spiritual comes first. If we can unattach from this thing up here, we can really live that life. Now, I know that the mind is quite powerful. It's been talking to us our whole lives. And the mind is also a magnificent tool. I'm not saying to not use your mind. I'm saying that we want our hearts, our essential selves, our spiritual being to be the driver of our life rather than this thing up here. Of course, this thing up here has lots of knowledge and learning through the years. I get that. But also this thing up here projects, makes up stories, gives us reasons why we shouldn't do what we're here to do. Or is that just me? No, I know we all go through this. Right? And I also realize that my mind has this wonderful ability to create fear of the unknown. And when I say fear, I'm talking about false evidence appearing real. How many of us have created a problem that doesn't even exist yet? Right? So I know I'm not alone in this. But to be unattached from the mind, or what I call the protective personality, I'm sure you've all heard it as ego. The first thing we need to do is to accept that protective personality, that ego, has kept us alive. It's done its job. So, if we just notice the difference between the egoic mind, the protective personality, and what it says to us, compared to the words that we hear internally of our soul, then you're on the right track. Now, how do you know the difference? The essential soul, our spiritual selves, only speak a love language. It will never call you names or tell you you've failed or that you've missed the mark or that you're wrong or that you don't account to anything or you don't compare to other people. That's not the sound of our soul. That's the sound of our mind, our egoic mind. So that month that we talked about non-resistance, that's what I'm talking about here, is if we want to make peace with that part of our mind, it's not about casting it away. Yes, there are things you can do to help create a new record in your head. I think we all know those as affirmations, and they can be very powerful. But you guys, I'm talking about something deeper here. See, our minds are so powerful. In fact, we see people every day that are motivational speakers and amazing teachers from the platform in all different ways of life. Maybe you go to a seminar and you see this amazing speaker, and what they're saying to you, you're sitting there going, yeah, I can do that too. But the minute you leave the room, what happens? It's out of your head. And you go back to the same behaviors that you've always had and beliefs. So what I'm talking about is something deeper, in that we have to have an experience, an embodiment of these spiritual truths in order for them to really make a powerful difference in our life. It's like, even while you're sitting there, if something is said and you have this moment, this aha, you might walk out of the room and forget what that was. You'll wake up tomorrow and say, wait a minute, I had this great experience, I had this great aha, but I don't remember what it was. It's happened to all of us. So this is what I know to do, to make sure that there's this integration of these spiritual truths to who we are as spiritual beings. We must take it to our body. So I'm going to ask you to do something with me right now. If you're comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you to just find one of those egoic mind comments that are always rattling around your mind about something in your life. I'm not asking you to find it so that we go into a beat up here. I just want you to be real with yourself. One of those things, maybe it's, if I just did this differently, if I had a relationship in my life, if I ate healthier, whatever it might be, find one of those thoughts in your head. And now that your eyes are closed, I want you to just scan your body from the tips of your toes to the top of your head and notice what you notice. In other words, you might notice a pain in your knee or an elbow. You might notice a tightness. Maybe you actually feel it, and maybe your mind just lands in that area. So scan from toes to top of head and from top of head down below. And when you find that area of pain or resistance, just allow yourself to land on it, to notice it, to talk to it. Let it know that you know. Let it know that you hear it. And now just hug it with love. That love that you have inside you, that love, that same love that maybe your grandparent had for you, or the love that you have for your pet or your spouse, that love. Take that love and hug that area. Now send it more love and more love. Like I said, if you don't feel it, just imagine it. You're not trying to make it go away, and yet the more you love it, perhaps that resistance is melting away. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Just notice if you feel anything different than you did before we started this exercise. See, because the truth, those spiritual principles, they all reside inside our body temple. They're in here, they're not out there. I have bookshelves that might say otherwise. I'm sure everybody in this room has many books too, where we're looking for answers, right? We're looking for a way to be happy, to be healthy, to be loved, to love ourselves. And yet everything we need is right here, right now. It's not out there. It's right here. That is why I pointed you to the body. This is how you integrate. This is how you embody these teachings. I know that I started my spiritual journey at that ripe young age at 17. And I thought I knew a lot. I've been a practitioner now for 20 years, and I thought I knew a lot. But until I added the practice of taking it to my body, my life changed, but not in a big, bold way until that happened. See, you're not broken. There is nothing wrong with you. There is nothing that you have to strive for. Because our truth is that we are spiritual beings. We are magnificent. We are light. We are love. That is that truth with the capital T that I'm speaking of. One other experience I want to tell you about, because this was one of the first times that I really felt completely integrated with nature. And that was the time I was meditating on the beach in Cancun at 5 a.m. And what happened was an experience where I couldn't tell the difference between where I started and ended and where the waves started and ended. I couldn't tell the difference between me and the sand I sat upon. It was an experience that I call of total embodiment. And because I had that experience, I've been able to go back to that experience whenever I needed to. Because the moment that we separate ourselves from the power and magnificence of what we really are, that's where the pain begins. So, we must integrate our true selves, our magnificent selves. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Let's pray. And as we get settled in and breathe together, and I start with the gratitude for this beautiful, beloved community. I start with the gratitude for this bright, sunshiny spring day. I start with the gratitude of this beautiful building that we call home for Salt Lake Center for Spiritual Living, where we get to remember together our truth with the capital T. And how grateful I am to know that there is but one power, one presence, one love. It doesn't matter what you call it. Maybe Mother, Father, God, Buddha, Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, Yeshua, Lord, Creator, the Force, Divine Intelligence, many names, many faces, and yet only one. Within this oneness is everything, everyone, everywhere, all the time. It's in those blooms that we're seeing, those bright colors, in that green grass that's poking up and making such delight for our eyes to view. It's in that sunshine and rays that hit our face and give us warmth. It's also in the breeze, the things that we can't necessarily see, but we can feel. It's in every musical note and every moment in between. Knowing that it's everywhere and everything, I claim and know that it is me, as me, through the words that download, through my hands, through every step I take, through every thought I have. One and the same, unified with this power, presence, oneness. And I know this truth for every soul within earshot of this prayer, whether it's now or listening to it later, whether you're in this room or online. You are a magnificent spiritual being. You are one with the one. You are divine intelligence. We are divine intelligence. Every moment of every day, this is that truth with the capital T. So knowing this truth, I claim and know for our beloveds in this room that have a heavy heart for anything going on in their life. I claim and know that on the human realm, we hold you so pristinely with love, knowing that this too shall pass, knowing that you are that magnificence outpicturing of the one, that truth carries you through any situation, circumstance, grief, worry that might be happening in your life now. I claim and know this for the beloveds in our community that have been through challenges, car accidents, things like that, that they are perfect, whole, and complete. Even though these things happened, we know that they were not alone. They were taken care of by oneness, by God, by Spirit. carried through in a magnificent way to walk away from the vehicles whole and complete. And I know for the beloveds in this room and online that are praying for the waters that are melting to go exactly where they need to go to nourish our state in a perfect way, and to be led away from homes and people so that this water can do what it's here to do, to nourish, to sustain, to keep us safe, to keep us hydrated. I claim and know this not just for Utah, but for California and all the other places that are going through this snow melt time. We know that the melt happens in a way that serves our planet. And I know and claim for those beloveds that are concerned with wars, with places on our planet that are not experiencing love at this moment, that we love so much that we can give it. We can put this blanket of love over every country that is having less than what they want. So as we know this for everybody on this planet, that love is the way to healing, that these spiritual truths, they only work 100% of the time. I am thankful for answered prayer. I'm thankful for the prayers requested. I'm also thankful to allow you to say your name and the names of others in your orbit that want prayer in this moment. Cindy, Lenny, Debbie and Luke, Michael and Hannah, Jess and Charles, Kent and Brett, Sam. So as your names have been spoken, your prayer has been registered, the universe says yes, 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 my beloved, this and so much more. Yes, answered prayer is yours now. There's no waiting in this quantum field. There's only the now. And in this now moment, it is done. It is done. I am grateful to know this. I am grateful to release this. And as I have done this, I ask you to join me in saying, and so it is. Amen. Ashe.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed.
And the ushers are going to be passing the baskets now. They're coming from the back of the room. Sue and Nancy, thank you. We are so blessed. I am so blessed to be in this community. And for anything that you might have heard that has resonated with you, we get to circulate these offerings. We also have the opportunity to do our giving on text to give. Hello, ladies. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Our concierge team, part of it anyway. Nancy and Sue, thank you for being here. So let's bless these offerings. And what I ask you to do is extend your heart through your hands toward these baskets of promissory notes and repeat after me. I am so blessed.
I am so blessed.
I am so grateful
I am so grateful
that I can give from the overflow
that I can give from the overflow
and that it comes back to me
and that it comes back to me
multiplied abundantly.
multiplied abundantly.
We are so blessed,
We are so blessed.
and so it is. Thank you.
All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. I've been set free, I'm released. I've been set free, I'm released. The burden of my past has gone away at last. I've been set free, I'm released. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me.
I forgot something. So this is the end of the month, and it's the end of our signing up to be a member here. The concierge team can help you with that. Or if you need to renew your membership, don't forget to do that today. So thank you, everybody.
Okay, Kopo Magic, come and share more of yours with us.
Thank you for your awesome, amazing talk. Really resonates with me today. Sometimes we forget that we are nothing but love, nothing but joy, that we are nothing but peace and harmony. Don't give up the fight. Win the race called life. When you're falling apart, falling into a million pieces. You know I'll do anything and everything for you. And you're falling apart, falling into 1 million pieces because your love, joy, peace, harmony, shanti, shanti om. Because your love, joy, peace, harmony, oh shanti, shanti om. Oh. See you living on the edge, wanting to give up. You feel like there's nothing to live for. Tell yourself there's nothing else to live for. But I'm here to tell you everything to live for. Oh, but I'm here to tell you everything to live for. Because your love, joy, peace, harmony, oh shanti, shanti om. Because your love, joy, peace, harmony, oh shanti, shanti, oh. cease suffering, cease to believing, just to live one more day, to be my miracle, to be loved, to live a moment or more you were fighting for. So get up and fight to make everything alright, to be my hero, to be my miracle, to be my hero, to be my miracle, because your love, joy, peace, harmony, shanti, shanti om. Because you're loved, joy, peace, harmony, oh shanti, shanti om. It doesn't really matter what you did to me, doesn't really matter what you did to me. Put it all behind us, put it in the past. We will look into the future, make it all our last. Don't you think about it, baby, let's move on. Yes, I do forgive you. Let me sing you the song, just forget about it, baby, let's move on. Yes, I do forgive you. Let me sing you the song. Oh, oh, oh. Da 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 da, sa da 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 bum bum. To be my hero, to be my miracle. Because your love, joy, peace, harmony, oh shanti, shanti om. Sing with me. Because your love, joy, peace, harmony, shanti, shanti om. Because you're loved, joy, peace, harmony, oh shanti, shanti om. Last time. Because you're loved, joy, peace, harmony, oh shanti, shanti om, 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 shanti om. Shanti Thank you.
Thank you, Kopo. Ah, yes. Whew. And thank you for your message. I donated a whole bunch of books out there, and I know that by now I probably deserve to donate and outflow more, because a lot of those are looking out when, yeah, it's right there, right here. Moment to moment to moment, present, yes? All right, let's stand up and celebrate with our last song. Together, we can change the world.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe it's not too late. Together we can change the world. can change the world. Together we can change the world. Change your mind and change your life. Set aside the fear inside. Together we can change the world. When we open up our eyes, then we start to realize. Together we can change the world. I just got this by myself, but I'm asking for your help. Together we can change the world. There's a place where it's been charted. Roll your sleeves up, let's get started. Together we can change the world.